Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Anthony here, back today with another YouTube video for you guys. Today, this one's gonna be a little different. I have a couple of unanswerable questions. I'm just gonna be saying a few. I'm gonna see if I can answer them. I don't know if I can. I've been looking at them, so they're just like weird questions that that really gets to mind thinking. And maybe you guys can give your opinions in the comments and we can talk about it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So the first question is, where does a thought go when it's unforgotten? Like, where does it go? We have thoughts like every single day through our lives. You just think throughout your whole life, throughout your whole day. And then, when you forget a thought, where does it go? It's just gone forever, or, like sometimes it comes back to you. This one's like, I don't know how to answer it, because you can sit here and think about it all day. A lot of these questions you can think about all day, but like this one, like where's the thought gonna go? Because you're the only one that had it. No one else knows about it because it was just your thought, and then you forget about it. So what happened to it? So then let's see. Who's decided what's right and wrong? How do we know what's right and what's wrong? We just grow up and someone tells us, hey, that's right. No, don't do that. That's wrong. Like, how did they know that was right and wrong? How did the person before them know that was right and wrong? We can go back and back and back and back and back in the past, and find out, but you are never really going to truly find out, hey, this is right, this is wrong. Who told you it was right? Who told the first person it was right? How did they know it was right or wrong? These questions are crazy. It really, I like how it gets the mind going, how it gets the mind thinking. So it's really interesting. And then what is freedom, and does it really exist? How do we know if freedom really exists? I'm going to be honest with you. Like, we say we have all these freedoms and like where we live and stuff, but do you really? You have to go to work. You have to pay bills. You have to do all this stuff. You have to do all this stuff in life that's, we think it's freedom because that's what we were told, but is it really freedom? It really, think about that for a second. You have to go to work. Is that a freedom? I mean, yes and no. Like, it is, but like there's so much freedoms that we wish we could do, but we can't because we have to do these other stuff that we are told when we're younger. Hey, you have a freedom to get a job. You have a freedom to pay bills. You have a freedom to do all this stuff, which is great, but is it really freedom? I don't know. And does it really exist, or is it just something someone's told us and someone thought of to like make people feel better about themselves, And then what age should a person be considered old enough to die of old age? Like, honestly, like, how do you know, when they always say, when they're like 80s and like above, like they just died of old age, man. They're like, how did they die? Old age. How do we know when like a person is, because then when you get younger, they're like, oh, it was a heart attack. It was blah, 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 blah. They have all the stuff to say that they died of. But then when you get old, they say, old age, no big deal. Old age, it happens. Happens to the best of us. So like, when do we know? How do you know when you're old enough to die of old age? I mean, because you can sit here and you just think and you can guess, like, old age, man, old age. Or you can say, they died of this, man. Like, it's tragic. But, like, how do we know when you're old enough to die of old age? Is it possible to know what is truly good and what is evil? It's something to think about. How do we know if it's good or if it's evil? Because we all have different perspectives in our minds, in our heads. We all see things different ways. One person might see a good guy as a bad guy. We see this in superhero movies all the time, where the good guy sees the good guy or the bad guy as the good guy, and the good guy sees the bad guy as the bad guy. So we all have different perspectives on the world and on how we see people. So how do we know if a person is truly good or evil? Because let's say, some people might think I'm good, some people might think I'm evil, but that's their perspective. How do we truly know if I'm good or if I'm evil? These questions, I didn't know what I was getting into, but they really get my mind going, and maybe I'll start a series about this, like at least maybe once a week, where we bring up these questions and I do stuff like this, because I feel like it's good, it gets the mind going. It really gets the mind thinking, and which is good. When you start thinking, you start getting out where you wouldn't think, you know, oh, we're going to do one more question, man. What is the purpose and meaning of time? What is the purpose and meaning of time? You know, I don't know how to answer this. I think because it keeps going, like, you can't stop time. You only go forward. You can't go backwards. So, like, what's the purpose? What's the meaning? Can you guys tell me? Because I can't tell you guys. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But, yeah, so those are just, what, 4 to 5 questions that I did. There's some more. There's more confusing questions. More funny, unanswerable questions. So, you know, next week or next video, you know, we might have to get into some of the funny ones. See what's going on there and maybe get a little kick out of it. Get a little laugh. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. And if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and smash that like button, man. Yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed these questions. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I will see you guys next time out. Peace.